Well, it's actually a freezer building. But I wanted to come up here just for a second. I wanted to talk to you about something. I wanted to talk to you about preparation. You see, there's two things that you need in preparation. There's the natural preparation, and then there's the spiritual preparation, which most people seem to be missing out on. If you look at the majority of people in the survivalist community, or the people that is trying to do anything they can to make preparation, they're all doing it to save their own hide, while they care nothing about the spiritual condition, their spiritual condition whatsoever at all. And it does no good to sit up here and to put all this preparation into the natural side of things and then do nothing to get yourself ready for the spiritual aspect. Because see, the spiritual aspect involves, we're dealing with humanity, dealing with those who are around you. And the only way it's going to work, because whether you like it or not, everybody's being forced together. Everybody's being forced to get around people of like precious faith. And you need to know how to deal with people. You need to know how to learn how to get along. Because as long as we're in our little individual homes, away from the whole, when it comes time for us to get together with the whole, you don't believe, and you won't believe, how uncivilized or how uncivil you are as a person. Because you just can't have it your little old way. And that's the problem that we're having today, is that people are doing all this stuff to prepare what they call naturally. But I tell you what, man, people are really, really suffering when it comes to the spiritual aspect. You can stack all the food you want, store all the food you want, but yet if you don't have wisdom to know how to deal with people, you don't know how to wisdom, you don't even know yourself, you're in some serious trouble. So there are a lot of people out there that are preaching, whether it be on the economic side or on the religious side, but there's very few people that have wisdom to know what you need to do when the time comes when the proverbial crap hits the fan. And we need that wisdom in this hour that we're living in. I still keep the same thing that I said the other day. You need to buy a bunch of food. At this time, I would say if you don't have the precious metals, if you have not bought any like you should have, like you was instructed to do some time ago and you haven't done it yet, it's getting too late for you to do it. You need food. You need food. You need toilet paper. You need feminine hygienes. You need toothpaste. You need the commodities. And you need food. And you need it now. Because, I mean, I can't begin to tell you how bad it's getting. You see, I've talked about this for years. 14, 15 years, I actually talked about this time. Now we're here. And you see me, that's the reason why I make these videos. You see what I believe by what I do. You see what the people at Straightway believe by what we do, not by what we say. There are a lot of you that are still stuck in those cities. And you're going to wish the day that you wasn't in those cities, because those people that are in the cities, according to history, always got rounded up first. Because they had no recourse. And they just trusted everything that the government said because we depend on it. Look what happens. Look at the outcry when the food stamps was taken away. Or allegedly taken away. Look at the outcry when they thought that the federal government was going to be shut down, and look at the behavior of all the sheeple and all the serfs that depended upon a system that is constantly training you to be subordinate to this. And of course, you watch the rich people, they're prospering. They're prospering because they're getting all the bailouts, they're getting all the money, and you're getting nothing but austerity measures. How you people in the post office going to be doing here in a little bit? They're already talking about cutting your pensions. They're talking about cutting the military pensions. And they're going to have to, because we're broke. We're bankrupt as a country. You better get around wise people. You better get a relationship. And I'm not speaking in suggested terms. Now, if you ignore me, you do it to your own apparel. I don't mind. You want to be ignorant? I don't have any problem with people being ignorant. I'm only talking to those who have the ears to hear. There are those of you who support the ministry here, and you do it faithfully. And more than likely, the Most High, in a matter of time, is more than likely going to have you a place prepared for you. The rest of you, I don't know. But I hope that you know somebody. I really, truly do. Because you're going to need it. Because as long as you're in those cities, there's no way you're going to be prepared for what's getting ready to come. Our safety and our hiding place is in the Most High. I hope that some way, somehow you learned something while I've been speaking to you today. I got to get back up here to finish doing this roof because it's wet out here. It's raining out here. And a lot of us up here straightway got the yucky puckies right now. So y'all be encouraged. Get out of those churches. Come out of those churches. Get away from all those jackleg leaders who are policing you, lying to you and your family. It's pretty sad. I hope that you have the ears to hear. I really, truly do. That is my prayer for you, and you. A wise man perceives the evil. Evil they come. And he prepares not only himself, but he prepares the house. And I hope that you get your house together. You're going to need people. Whether you like it or not. You can't do this by yourself. You're going to need people. And that's the truth. And that's the truth straightway. Be encouraged. King is coming.